Merry Christmas. This is Yap and Yappie, and this is our weekly Yappers where we talk about tech, film, and video game news.
The New Year's is around the corner. What tech, video game, movie/TV, known news you guys are looking forward to the most? One of each, I guess.
Oh,
I guess tech first, or movie first, or video game, whatever comes to mind first.
I guess for tech.
Okay, tech.
Since every couple to few years, I'm look forward to the Samsung phone. So I guess the new Samsung, either a Galaxy that would come out. So that's, I guess, for tech, that one.
Has it already been 2 years?
So it's been 3 years
since you got your latest phone.
Yeah, so the S24 that I have was an upgrade to the one that I previously broke, or that broke.
Okay.
So
wow, it went by fast then.
Yeah, so this third year coming up is my upgrade. It should be my upgrade year.
Okay. How about a movie/TV or game?
Movie, I would have to say the Jackie Chan and the Danielson, the Karate Kid Legends. I think I am going to pull myself out and watch that movie.
Pull yourself out. Okay. No comments. Okay. And how about video games?
Video games, that's tough. But I would have to say
that's known.
Shoot, yeah, I'm gonna have to come back to this one.
Okay, we're gonna do Fergus next. How about you, Fergus?
For me, well, video game wise, I think Monster Hunter Wild.
Okay.
I think I'm very looking forward to that. I did play the beta. Very excited to play the full game.
Okay.
What do you think about the beta?
It's fun. It's one of the better. I think it was one of the better Monster Hunter I played. So,
does the frames matter to you? Frame rate?
It's not doesn't need to be too high, so I think that sounds reasonable. If
there's no stuttering, right?
Like on the PS5, yeah, as long as it's smooth, it's fine. Film wise, there'll be Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Is that delayed? It's delayed, right?
It's delayed. I don't know if it's still gonna be in 2025. I know it's delayed, but
yeah, they hopefully scrapped it completely, right?
Yeah, they wanted to change the story, so.
I hate those to be continues that takes like 20 years later, right?
It sucks that I got delayed, but like it's still nice that it's being like really focused on.
Yeah.
And hopefully the delay is for the better.
Yeah. And how about tech?
Tech wise, I think most interesting, maybe the other outside of the new graphics card from Nvidia, is probably Nintendo Switch 2. I'm kind of interested to see what direction Nintendo is taking their new device.
Okay. There's a lot of leaks. Yeah. I guess we'll see. We kind of talked about one of them as well. You have a game yet, Brian?
Yes. It's actually coming out real soon. It's called Tales of Grace F Remastered. It's a JRPG game.
The Tales series.
Yes.
I remember Tales of Destiny. That was pretty fun. That was my first and last. Okay, so tech, I guess I'm looking more towards graphics as well, like maybe 5080 Ti, or I don't know why there's a lot of leaks are talking about Ti's as well already. I doubt they're gonna release it this year. But 5080 probably Ti will be my next and maybe last upgrade. Movies? I'm thinking that John Wick movie, the Ballerina.
Ballerina.
Yeah.
Ana de Armas.
Yeah, I hope it lives up to John Wick, but I guess we'll see. Video games news. It's coming to PlayStation, I think, spring, but Indiana Jones. Have you guys seen or heard about it?
Was it Golden Globe? Golden something.
I forgot, but yeah, it's just released on Xbox a month ago or less than a month ago, and PC, and it's also on Game Pass. So I guess if you have Game Pass, you can technically just play it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that actually.
Golden's almost like the Great Circle. Sorry, not Gold, but the Great Circle.
The Great Circle. Yeah. That one seems, because I kind of missed the Uncharted days, but they haven't released an Uncharted in a long time. This is the next best thing. Nvidia new app is causing frame rate performance issues, about 15%. So yeah, I don't know if you guys upgraded to this yet. It's part of the latest update or last month, and I have seen my actual frame rate drop from like 400 to like lower 300s, which is probably higher than 15%. But they say just all you have to do is really disable the overlay, which is a way to solve that issue. Yeah, there's a way to disable the AI overlay. I guess the AI is taking up too much processing power, maybe, or whatever it's doing, or maybe it's just a bug. Nvidia said they're gonna fix it. But yeah, I actually noticed that the frames dropped quite a lot. That's one of the things when you upgrade, right? Or one of the first ones to upgrade. Nvidia DLSS 4 leaks for the 50 series card. Higher frame rates, enhanced ray tracing, and more. So it's going to be AI similar to PlayStation, how they have it with their PlayStation Pro. It's going to be more AI focused as well. Do you guys play with DLSS on, or with games that you guys can have it on? Do you use it? Or maybe this is probably more towards Fergus because Brian doesn't play on.
I don't turn that on because my computer won't be able to handle that well if it turned on.
Oh really? It's supposed to render it at a lower frame rate and make it upscaled. Interesting. Okay, I have never tried it myself. I think I would have DLSS 2, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, this is something new, about up to 4 times better than the current version, which is DLSS 3. So I guess that's another thing to look forward to. It's not just more powerful graphics, but you also have more upscaled. I don't know. Do you guys feel gypped like that? Probably not, right? To get better, higher frame rates, you can either have better graphics, or in this case, you have upscaled image quality. Do you guys care about that?
No, not really.
Like most of the time, you probably won't notice the difference, right? Unless you super zoom in.
Yeah, up to a certain point, like you don't really notice that much.
Yeah, because when the PlayStation and Xbox went checkerboard, right? No, we don't really hear much complaints about it. Well, I guess you do hear some, right? Like the really pure people, like they say X, Y, and Z is not as detailed as it should be, something like that. But overall, I think for the average person, this is not up to 4 times better upscaling is not a bad idea to get higher frame rates ultimately. And ray tracing. That's gonna be an interesting dilemma, I guess. You can choose better ray tracing or higher frame rates or resolution or native frame rates or native resolution. Right? There's so many, I guess, buttons you can press now. That is, it makes playing a game harder. I guess that's the benefit of having a console, right? You technically just plug and play. With PC. You can do all this. Do you guys care about like frame rates compared to ray tracing, compared to native resolution, or you just care that the game runs fine?
I just care that the game runs fine.
It typically depends on what kind of game, right? If it's a PvP game, frame rate definitely is more important. If it's more single player game or co-op game, then I'm willing to sacrifice some frame rates for better imaging.
Yeah, like ray tracing, right?
Yeah.
I would say it's much more important for single player. Yeah, higher frames is definitely for what Ferg is saying. And native, I don't think anyone really talks much about native resolution, but I'm assuming 5090 should be able to handle a lot of 4K. And again, not many people play in 4K anyways. Intel has an update for you guys for any Intel Ultra Core 2000S CPUs. This is a good thing about, I guess, some companies where they keep on improving your hardware. So instead of just fixing the bugs they have, they also promise to improve your hardware. In this case, Intel released a new patch or BIOS update that helps your CPU run better. So in this case, single core is 5% better. You can see about an 18% average FPS on certain games. 18% just to update your BIOS is not a bad thing, I would say, and it's free technically, or technically it should have been there in day one, but they listen to everyone's feedback, negative feedback, I guess, and they updated their system or their chips to improve it by 18%, up to 18%. Not bad, right? Trying to fix it wrong, but I don't think they're still close to how AMD's performing yet still, but it might be something for the next chip that comes out. Does this entice you to buy it more, Fergus, or buy it less, or how are you feeling since you're the one in the market for it?
I mean, they're moving well, like moving forward, right? So it's not bad, I would say.
Yeah, it's not a bad move.
Yeah. So like improvements are good, so
yeah,
I think it'll be okay.
Are you still leaning more towards AMD or Intel right now?
Probably towards AMD.
Okay. Yeah, they're king right now. 6 features. Since you're buying a motherboard, there's 6 features that should be on every motherboard but aren't, according to XDA developers. Let's see if you guys disagree. 7 segmented debug displays. Okay, I guess if something's wrong with your motherboard, you can easily kind of diagnose what's wrong. What do you guys think?
I think that would be cool. So instead of trying to figure it out, there's a code and you can look up the code.
Yeah, instead of like trial and error, right? Like, is this the RAM or is this the blah blah blah?
Right.
Yeah, I would say this is important. Yeah. What do you think, Fergus?
Yeah, it's definitely handy. Definitely handy. Debugging is handy in general.
What's the difference between this one and this one? Oh, 7 segment. This one is debug LEDs in general.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it's light.
If no, okay. So if there's no 7-segment display, at least have these. Okay. Wait, was that? We're missing 6? Oh, this is 6.
That was 6.
Okay. Oh, because I was looking at 7. Okay. But any debug lights will be good. I think this is much more clear, at least to me. But maybe the 7-segment ones might be a little more telling. Adequate I/O, definitely. Like, you know, most motherboards come with just one USB-C.
Yeah, I noticed that.
It's so bad.
It is.
Yeah, like I mean, when I got my computer, I made sure there's one in front as well, because there's only one on the motherboard, which is kind of bad. A lot of USB ports, but I guess now you can always buy a hub if you ever want to.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of these I've never used. I don't know if anyone actually used this part of it anymore. That means you have a surround sound. Or I guess you use these two, but you don't use like the I don't know.
Unless you would use speakers like the whole like surround sound speakers, right?
Yeah. Do people do that? No, or at least I don't think so, right?
Usually, most I don't think so. But like if you have a like dedicated room.
Oh, like hardcore.
If they have like a dedicated like computer room. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Or it could be their entertainment, whatever, right? Okay, that makes sense then. Power and reset buttons. I don't know about inside the motherboard though, right? What do you guys think?
This is just more of a luxurious thing.
Yeah, I feel like it's luxury.
Yeah, it's more first world, huh? Like,
yeah.
If you're lazy to plug in the 2 pins that turns it on and off, I guess, yeah, can help. There's no excuse to not include wireless adapt capability. Yeah,
that's true.
I'm surprised not every computer has wireless. Oh. I did not even know that most computers didn't even come with wireless. Okay, but you guys agree though, right?
Yeah,
in this day and age, wireless stuff really is necessary.
Even though you might not use it, it's still something to have or be able to have, right? And no bloatware.
That's a tall ask.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys know the reason for bloatware, right? You guys know?
No.
Brian?
No.
To help with the cost or to make money.
Is it free advertisement? Basically?
Yeah, pretty much. Like every phone, for example, always have Facebook, right? Or all Apple phone has Google, search engine as default. Yeah, they all get paid for that. And this is another way for them to make money. If you can make $1 every whatever, right? Or however many units you sell, however much you get, it's better than nothing. Yeah, that's why there's a lot of bloatware. So, speaking of phones earlier, foldable phones, foldable iPads, I guess is a...
That's interesting.
Very late. This is rumor, so it might not be this year, it might be next year, it might never come out. What do you guys feel about foldables now that it's kind of out for Android for a while now? For a while. Have you used it? Have you tried it at least?
My sister had a foldable phone. And it looked okay. I mean, it's a bigger screen, right?
Ultimately, yeah.
But other than that, it just looked like a regular phone.
It makes everything thicker, heavier. the battery life technically is almost the same. What's your feelings on this, Fergus, or foldable in general?
It's. I mean, if people who likes it, they'll like it. For me, I haven't met someone with it, so I haven't played around with it at all.
Yeah.
Or actually seen it.
Yeah.
But I don't think foldable ones are for me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that extra thickness.
Yeah.
I already get like the Pixel Pro version. That's already a pretty big phone, so
okay.
I don't need my phone to be any bigger.
Yeah, because when you have a big phone, it's kind of hard to go back, right? To smaller phones. But I wonder if when it's this big, do you ever want to go back to something smaller too? I guess you have to live with it and see. But at the price point of how these phones are, it's extremely expensive.
Yeah.
But we shall see how Apple does it, because they are taking their sweet time making it. I don't know why. I guess they're trying to perfect it even more. Because you know there's the groove in the middle that's very noticeable. The technology behind it is very hard to do because titanium oxide is very brittle, so they have to use a different material. And yeah,
that looks real nice, to be honest.
Have you seen this before? This is old.
Really?
The style of mouse is old. The weird thing is that the charging port is under, so whenever you run out of battery, you can't use the mouse. So I wonder if they will change it for the new version that's coming out, or that it's rumored to come out.
That looks real sleek.
Yeah, it is extremely nice, but it's when you run out of battery, you just can't use it.
Yeah.
It's poorly.
Isn't there a mouse that like that's basically a thin piece, and then it folds up a little?
Yeah, the Surface mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel that, but
you flick it or you click it into a mouse.
Yeah, it literally
form.
just bends over.
Yeah.
So when you store it, you can just store it. It's easy to store.
Yeah, that's a very portable, interesting design. AirTag 2. Do you guys use trackables at all?
No.
We use it for. It technically is not meant for dogs, but we use it for our dog.
For a dog, I guess I have one. It's the Phi, like it's the purpose. It's like a dog collar. So it can track his whereabouts.
Yeah. The funny thing is, obviously the dog doesn't really run away, but we lost the AirTag before. we found it at our neighbor's house. Ultimately, it was kind of cool. It's just for cautionary things. Okay. iPhone 17 obviously will always come out every year. So once you miss one, you can always just wait for the next one. But foldable iPads might be an interesting idea. I guess we'll find out when they release it.
iPad would probably help with bringing it along, right? iPad's hard to fit into a purse, but if you fold it, it's gonna be easier to fit in a small purse.
Yeah, you don't need a big bag at all, or a backpack even, right? You can pop it, or even, I guess we'll see. A lot of designers will probably change their, or maybe they're already designing it for certain bag size. Because if it's 19, what did this one say? 19-inch? Yeah, so you fold it in half. It's not too bad, I guess. What, is that normal? I don't have a bag, so it's kind of hard for me to tell. But I think that should at least fit in your, like a book bag or school bag or backpack.
Mm-hmm.
It should fit in the front pouch at least. But then again, if you have a backpack that big, you might as well just fit it in the.
I think more for like purses.
Yeah.
It'll be a smaller, like not the tiny purse, but kind of medium-sized purse. It'll fit.
Yeah, I'm so curious about how they will have this line in the middle. But we shall see soon. If they do release it this year. If not, it's probably going to come out next year. Because they took so long already. Not all USB cables are the same. You guys know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not all USB cables are friendly. Do you guys know that?
No.
What does it mean by? Oh, like okay, yeah.
And that's why they say don't plug your phone or anything, your laptop, into unknown USB cords outside. Like in a airport, for example, or where Starbucks or whatever, right? Yeah, they apparently, it's hard to tell because it all looks the same, right? But all these chips are getting smaller and smaller. They can just put random spy, I guess, where stuff in it. Like, so this is a regular USB, how it's supposed to look. Well, not all USB is exactly the size. Some could be longer, shorter, but some actually have antennas, hidden chips, microprocessors in the USB that looks like almost, you can technically say this is the same size or maybe slightly bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And
all that, then oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, technically you could just be buying one too, right? Like you never even know.
Yeah, like it's not just cable, like USB thumb drives.
Yeah,
never plug in unknown ones.
Yeah, everything nowadays, right? So if you don't, ways to avoid it, right? To buy from a good seller, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Anchor, Apple, Belkin. So Apple, dude, have you guys seen USB-C cables from Apple? No.
USB-C cables from Apple.
$100 for 120, I think. For 6 feet.
God damn.
Yeah, I mean, do you pay up the, for an Apple brand that you can trust more? Or Anchor is a good brand.
Anchor, Belkin, both are pretty good brands.
Yeah, Belkin is a pretty known. Did you guys look at the news recently? TP routers also have spyware stuff in it.
TP routers?
Yeah, it's one of Amazon's top selling routers right now, and I think they're banning it.
Is it TP Link?
Yeah, TP Link.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so you see, even if it's the best selling, doesn't mean it's safe as well. Now the government's trying to ban it as well. Warning signs, also logos, doesn't look straight. Most of these things go through a QA process, right? So crooked labels, off labels, warning signs. Yeah, it's very, I guess you can say it's kind of scary and kind of, fuck man, I don't even know how to say this. This is just paranoia everywhere, right? Like you can't even go into an Airbnb without worrying about hidden cameras nowadays too.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so small you can't see it.
Yeah, have you seen those videos where people just like searching for it and it's like, oh my god, I can't believe this is happening. That, and then
outside of the States, there's more of a bigger issue in certain countries.
Yeah, I hear that too. Yeah, that's the life we live in nowadays. Everything's so tiny that you can just put anything almost anywhere.
I'll also recommend, like, when you're traveling, even if you have your own cord, don't plug it into those like existing USB outlets.
Yeah,
bring your own outlet and like own outlet plug and plug it into an actual outlet.
Yeah. You never know what that USB cord is or USB chip is doing as well, especially when it's hidden like that. It's so big. You can do almost anything, especially when it's so small like this. You can do anything already. Imagine having all that space behind the power connector, right? Or in the wall. It's even crazier.
Yeah, so I recommend always bring in outlet adapter and always use that.
Yeah. Yeah, the world we live in nowadays, huh?
It's crazy.
So this is super cool. Can you guys do a backflip?
Is that an actual robot doing it?
Boston Dynamics robot doing a backflip in a Santa costume. Well, first, I answer that question. Can you guys do a backflip?
I've done it on a bungee, like a trampoline.
But not like this, right?
Not like
Okay.
on a freaking
It's
standstill backflip.
It's a bit of a psychological psychological thing for me.
Yeah.
Because I know how to do it, but I
just never
psychologically can't do it.
Yeah.
Like my head won't let me keep going.
Yeah.
It stops me halfway, so.
Yeah, so robot beat us to it technically, right?
God damn, dude.
This is amazing. I don't know what they'll use it for, but you know, at least the robot can do a backflip more before we can.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was too Teletubbies to be able to do this when I was younger. Huge news. Honda, Nissan agreed to merge in 2026, creating the world's number 3 auto company in the world. That's mind-blowing to me. Wait, how do you guys?
It's very big, because at least in Japan, the biggest is between Honda, Toyota, and Nissan.
Yeah.
Right? And now if Nissan and Honda are both merging, that's big.
Yeah, so Honda said it will buy back as much as 7 billion of its own stocks. Okay. So that will create the third largest auto group sales after Toyota and Volkswagen. Oh, okay. This is I'm kind of shocked actually. I would never think these two would have combined. Because I always think Nissan's more sports like, right? And Honda's more family like.
Hold on, time out. I just read it in that section. Yeah, if you go back up, Mitsubishi is also thinking about joining them.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't read about Mitsubishi, but yeah, the picture up there is also has a Mitsubishi guy.
Scroll right down there. Like scroll down. Right there. Smaller Mitsubishi, in which was also considered joining and would make a decision by the end of January, the company said.
Which Nissan is top shareholder.
Yeah.
So Nissan owns most of Mitsubishi. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Owns the majority shares of Mitsubishi. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't hear much about Mitsubishi lately.
Well, I think they got out of the car game, right?
No, I think they still are, but just SUVs. At least in America, they're SUVs, I think, only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is crazy. I wonder what happened with that PlayStation or Sony car as well. Would they postpone it? Because they're supposed to be releasing it in 2026 as well.
We'll find out.
Oh, maybe they make a GTR version of it, huh?
A GTR.
You know, if I was to buy a car and I don't care about gas or electric, I would have considered the GTR actually. I eyed it for the longest time, and I thought about it, then I was like, the gas was found not the way to go. But yeah, I considered GTR for a while.
Can you imagine Hong actually street racing in that car?
No, I wouldn't be street racing, you know. I would just be like in that car, like, you know, driving normal, like I normally do. But this is crazy. Number 3 in the
world. That's crazy.
Yeah, Nissan and Japan, or Nissan and Honda. I wonder what they're gonna call themselves then.
They'll still probably. I would assume they'll still be their own like separate entities.
Okay. Yeah. I would assume they would have their own brand still.
Yeah, because both brands are just so big that there's no reason to
split them up or combine them
or cause confusion as well, right? Yeah. Especially Honda. I think Honda's bigger, but I guess Nissan is also big. I guess it depends on the market, huh? DDR5, 600 megahertz versus, or 6000 megahertz versus 8000 megahertz. What do you guys think? Does it matter? Doesn't matter? Makes a big difference? No difference? Little difference? Guess first, and I'll tell you the answer.
I don't think it's gonna make that big of a difference.
What does not big of a difference mean? Like 10%, 20%?
Under 10%.
Okay, how about you, Brian?
I think it's going to be a bigger difference, maybe more towards like 45 to 50%.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Fergus is correct.
Okay.
It's around 5%. It's not that big of a difference when you're going from 2000 megahertz, really. So they test a bunch of different games, so it's about less than 5%, you can say. But DDR at 8000 is $90 more on, I guess, on average. So in order to get 5% better performance, I guess it depends on like how hardcore you're gonna be, right?
Yeah.
5% could mean a lot, could mean nothing, but 5% normally in numbers is not that big of a difference. But yeah, 5% or save $90.
I'd say $90.
Buy a new game.
Yeah.
Okay, at least we know, right? Like you obviously you don't have to always get the fastest. You can always, I guess, overclock it as well if you ever want to, but it also means longevity of it might not be that high. ASUS. Do you guys know what that brand stands for? We talk about ROG quite a lot. Blah 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 quite a lot. ASUS is a very big brand.
I know it's a brand, but like I don't know what it actually stands for. Never actually looked at that.
Yeah. You guys don't know what Nike stands for? Just curious as well.
No, I thought Nike was Nike.
No. Do you, Fergus?
Isn't Nike a god?
For victory, or I think it's either a god or a word for victory.
Yeah, it's the name of a god.
Yeah. ASUS is also a similar idea. Where is it? It's a Greek horse. Pegasus.
So, oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of branding comes from
Greek.
olden names. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about. I didn't even know this actually, or maybe I did and I forgot. But yeah, this article that came out a couple days ago kind of reminded me. A lot of companies name themselves after something old. I think Nike is one of the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish I knew our old TVs would cost a lot of money now. Or not a lot, but a lot more than it used to cost. You know, you think your old CRTVs are junk.
Yeah.
400, and in this case, a console modder hunts down world's largest CRT TV, saves it from a noodle restaurant demolition death halfway around the globe. 440 pounds shipped from Japan.
What the heck?
So this TV must be very good for someone to do that.
I'm wondering if it has to do with like the old systems.
Yeah, they want the purity.
Oh.
Like all these people want the purity of like you know audiophiles. You hear audiophiles and all these purists, right? They would not listen to digital, right? They would go analog only. For example, these guys want to play video games how it was with the curvedness of it, and the screen is curved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The quality used to be different. Yeah, because when you buy these converters, they straighten out the image too, so it's not like you're getting the real purity of it. It's kind of crazy. Extremely rare 43-inch Trinitron. Okay, dude, I used to have one or two of these guys. We threw it away. Not 43-inch. Obviously, it's not the best, obviously, but
Yeah.
oh my god, I wish I knew. We would just. I wonder how much we would cost. These TVs weren't cheap either. In US, this would have cost 40,000 or 100,000 today. Oh damn!
Wow, what the hell? That's it.
No, look at this lady. This is. Oh wow.
Yeah, the fashion back then was.
I mean, no, I'm not talking about the fashion. I'm talking about the size of the TV, mister.
Yeah.
But the hairstyle too. I'm just kidding. Wow, I can't believe it cost that much. You know, I used to. I don't know if you guys know this, but I used to move homes. God damn, these TVs are heavy as hell. This rich ass guy, we moved this home. This TV is like the size of a wall. And we had to carry that outside the door without damaging it. Oh, I was like, oh my, why the hell do you want to keep this, man?
Because you could sell it for 100,000 right now.
No, this is the price back in 1989.
It's 40,000 in 89, or about 100K today. Oh, okay. I
think they're accounting for inflation. I don't think they're selling it that much. I think he up here was saying 400, right? Oh, 400 pounds. What does it say?
So
a price now?
Yeah, how much did you buy that for then?
Oh no, I think the restaurant was going out of business, and he just bought it, or either bought it or decide to whatever keep it. But yeah, this is extremely rare. I did not know these TVs are rare anymore. Or I guess it kind of makes sense because even I threw them away, sadly. Yeah. I wish I knew. I guess everything nowadays we wish we knew, right? Like all these Pokemon cards.
These are not being manufactured anymore, so
yeah,
a supply-ish thing.
Yeah, and this great example of manufacturing quality too, right? Like these TV can last forever if you take care of it well. Yeah, this is amazing. 445. Took how many? 2, 4, 6, and 2 supervisors. They're like, oh, you guys got it from Japan. That's awesome.
440 pounds. Ooh,
that's crazy. From Japan. That's cool. Once in a while, we'll show some space pictures. This is how. I mean, obviously the scale is completely off, but trillions of Earth's ocean. This is how much water it can fill. Trillions of Earth's ocean in one picture. So I guess this is creating a lot of water. This is just obviously kind of like eye candy kind of thing. Like this is crazy that they are able to detect that. Guess how much it is approximately. And all of this is circling around a black hole. I don't see the black hole. I don't know why it's like spitting out like on both ends.
Me neither. But that looks pretty cool.
Either way, this is a very cool image. So water obviously exists a lot of places. It's just hydrogen and oxygen. But trillions, somehow they're able to calculate that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, building blocks, I guess, outside in space. I like these images. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I like them. It's a cool image.
It's like if we ever get to go out. Go ahead, sorry.
No, it's very pretty, and it kind of makes me wonder, like, if we ever run out of resources, right? Space would be the next destination.
Yeah.
For resources.
Yeah,
we have to hunt it, right? Or asteroids come by, we have to get it. So instead of miners in underground, would be miners in space.
Space, the final
But
frontier.
if we ever need this much water, this is kind of crazy. Trillions of Earth ocean.
These are the voyages of the Bright Ship Enterprise.
Quantifying the speed of human thought. How fast do you guys think it is?
Milliseconds.
Nanoseconds, maybe even faster than nanoseconds.
Mm. Faster than the speed of light.
So
I know human brain can function very, very fast, right? Like,
so how they measure this is they call it bit per second, bit per second. So it's a binary unit of information, 0, 1, which each bit can represent a decision or a piece of data in the neural processing per second. Research found that human thought process can operate at roughly 6.4 bits per second on certain tasks, which is slower than previously thought, but still indicates a rate at which our brain can make decisions or process information in binary terms.
6.4 bits per second.
Yeah. So this measure helps to understand how human cognitive limits in terms of information processing speed. Somewhat analogous to how computer performance is measured. So we're comparing ourselves to computers in this case. But it's about so 10 to 6 to 10 depends on what. But bits per second. That's the thing I was trying to look up. And they don't have it in like what Fergus is saying, something easier to understand. But yeah, it's 10 bits per second about, depending on what the heck you're doing. According to researchers, solving a Rubik's Cube requires processing of just under 12. Playing a computer game, StarCraft, at a professional level, around 10. Reading an article, 50. Okay. Can you guys solve this? Just curious.
No, I can never solve it. No.
I've done it before.
Okay.
I can do one side.
Yeah, I can do one side too. I never took the time to do this. Yeah, but they don't actually. I even tried to look up what is that equivalent to. They don't actually have a second, like how many seconds. But yeah, it's it is about 10 bits per second, which is a weird way to say it. The rate is significantly slower than the sensory input the human brain process, which is around 1 billion bits per second. So your thoughts are slower than your sensory. Your thoughts are slower than the sensory, so you can see things faster, feel things faster than you can think. I guess that makes sense. Sometimes it gets hot and then you're seconds later you're like, oh shit, it's hot. I wish they actually said like nanoseconds terms, right? This is a little harder for me to understand. But at least it gives you some number. And some, so in terms of a professional person, it's about 10 bits per second. Raising a kid by US states. How much do you guys think it costs to raise a kid?
Like from 0 to 18? From its infant stage to 18?
Per year.
Per year, okay, per year.
Like
I'm gonna
40 to 60K.
Brian?
I want to say
You want to say what? Sorry.
75K.
75?
Yeah.
Per year.
Yes.
That's more than most people make. You know that, right?
Yes.
The average
But
national is 50K a year. It cannot be more than 50. 40 is kind of high too, actually. Well, I guess we'll see. Let's see. You have another number, Brian, before we go?
I'm gonna stick with my gun, 75K.
It cannot be higher. It just cannot be higher than what you make. Or else no one will ever have a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So 24K, about half of. So Fergus, you should be happy, right? Half of what you're saying?
As I thought, yeah.
No, it's not per year, right? It's not.
Mm-hmm.
But you're raising this kid up to, you know, whatever, however long, 18 or sometimes forever.
Mississippi is 16K. Oh my god.
California, where we live, is about 30. Alaska's 27. Hawaii, I'm surprised Hawaii is so expensive. Actually.
Hawaii is very expensive. Everything in Hawaii is very expensive.
Why is Massachusetts 36?
Really? I didn't know that. New York is 30. Okay. Highest Massachusetts. Oh, because they're higher rich population, right? I think. Boston, all that stuff is around there.
Okay.
Better schools, I think, is all around here too.
Okay.
I would say, yeah, makes a little more sense. Colorado is more than California?
What the hell?
A lot of people move to Colorado. Texas makes sense. Okay. Okay, so national average is 24K. Childcare, housing, no, there's no way it includes childcare. Like as in daycare? I don't think so. Daycare costs a lot. Housing, food, healthcare, transportation. Okay. Top is Massachusetts, then Hawaii, Connecticut. Connecticut?
That's what I was saying when I saw it.
Colorado is a little surprising to me. Connecticut is definitely surprising. Hawaii, New York, California. These two I'm not. New Hampshire, kinda. Yeah, I guess this is because of better schools and stuff. I would assume. Area, New Jersey, Nevada. I'm surprised actually.
I'm quite surprised that Seattle is not top.
Washington,
10.
right?
Or like, Washington. Oh, Washington is top 8. Okay, yes, yeah, 8.
Yeah, Seattle should be up there. Yeah, Seattle's pretty. Yeah, 28.
I always think of Washington and Seattle is, yeah.
Yeah, Kansas is pretty cheap. So if you want to have a kid,
Go to Mississippi.
go to Mississippi to decrease the cost. But Florida is 21. I'm surprised it's so cheap for Florida too.
Florida one, I don't think it's more for retired people, not for.
Yeah, that is true too.
Utah's not bad. New Mexico, Arkansas is not that different from Mississippi.
No, it's not.
Does this make you worried more or less? Well, according to you guys' estimate, probably makes you worry less, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's honestly not as high as I thought it would be.
No, it's not. I think spoiling the kid increases the number quite a lot, but if you don't spoil the kid, it's not like, no, it's not much. They only need food and a toy, and maybe an iPad in the future. Just kidding.
So, film news. Not a whole lot of big film news this week, being Christmas. One big one, probably the biggest one right now, Superman trailer. Everyone's been talking about this. The first movie of the new DC universe by James Gunn. First trailer came out. We had the teaser previously of the poster, and then this time we saw the trailer come out. There was no dialogue at all that we hear. It's all just music background and clips from the film. But I think the design's like very true to the characters. Like we see a lot of other characters outside, not just Superman, and they're all very true to the characters.
Nice.
Okay, you saw it, the trailer?
Yeah.
Did you see it, Brian?
No, I didn't. I was gonna watch it, but then.
Okay, did you see the trailer before the trailer?
The
Teaser before the trailer.
I saw a little bit of the teaser, yes.
It's so funny that they did that, huh? They teased the trailer the day before. The opening of the trailer was cool. The Yamcha opening was amazing. Not to Dragon. I don't know if he actually nodded Dragon Ball there, but that was pretty cool.
And we see Crypto.
Yeah.
If we scroll down, there's the image right there. We see Crypto. So pretty cool. Kind of Crypto is, I would say, it's kind of very not very utilized well in media.
Yeah.
So we pretty excited to see Crypto.
We shall see in this one, huh? It's cool that he has a cape too, though.
Oh yeah, Crypto should have a cape. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like, he also added a cape in the movie. Yeah, I guess he's trying to be more accurate, right?
Yeah. So like all the character designs are very accurate for the most part.
So in order for Superman to be beat up like this, that means Kryptonite has to be involved, right?
I feel like, yeah.
Or someone stronger.
Or someone extremely strong.
Yes.
Did they tease who the villain is? Not yet, right?
No, we did see Lex Luthor, but we don't know if he's the actual villain in this one.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of characters like Mr. Terrific, Green Lantern, Hawkgirl. It's the Guy Gardner Green Lantern.
Yeah.
Very interesting choice. Pretty cool.
Yeah. I like his curl hairs too. I always find it so weird that Superman was able to hide his identity by not having that curly thing and also glasses.
But it does work.
Yeah, I know in the comic it works, but in real life, it
does work. It does work.
No way.
Yes.
His body's built like that?
Henry Cavill went to New York in Times Square with glasses on, and no one recognized him.
Oh, shut the heck up. Maybe
just one piece of item like that and one whatchamacallit, cosmetic like that changes your whole, that's not Superman. That's not Superman. I would be like, if I ever saw someone that looked exactly like, I would be like,
just the body frame, right? You can just tell from the body frame. I mean, I guess you can't assume, and his height and his.
It's part of it is also, it's not just that, it's that you're not looking for him.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not trying to look like you're just standing somewhere right there, you don't pay attention. You're not gonna pay attention and see that as Superman, since you're not looking for him.
Yeah,
understandable. Okay, that's
right in the crowds.
Yeah, and he's also in the newsroom, right? No one's gonna look for him in the newsroom.
Yeah, so it's two things, like being the disguise, just a simple disguise when no one's trying to look for you.
Yeah.
They're not going to find you.
Yeah. I really like that curl, though. Again, this is very exciting. Next year, right?
Next year, June? July 11th.
July 11. Okay. This is going to be good.
Yeah, it's really good. And of course, this is the first movie of the DC universe by James Gunn, and of course, Creature Commando is actually the first installment.
The TV show, right?
Yes, which leads me to the next page. Creature Commando got very well received. And
it's already out?
Season 2. Yeah, it's out.
Oh, I didn't even know it was already out.
No, it's been out on Max.
Oh, I didn't even see it then. So it's already confirmed for season 2.
Yeah, so like pretty exciting. Like first installation of this universe.
Yeah,
has already gotten season 2.
Yeah, so that's great news.
So far, we know we have Creatures Commando season 1 and 2. We have Superman and we have Supergirl as part of this universe so far.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the show yet?
This one, no, not yet.
Okay. Yeah, this one's interesting. If it's that good to get a season 2 already, it has to be. 95% Rotten Tomato scores too.
Yeah, it's very, very, very well received.
What the heck? Okay. Maybe because no one really knows much about Creature Commandos, huh?
The characters are not very well known. The only one I would say, like, there is the Weasel, who we've seen briefly in Suicide Squad, and then we have the commander, the guy from the military. That's the dad of the what's his name?
That's so interesting, the Weasel. I think you told us. I completely forgot.
Rick Flag, yeah, and Rick Flag's senior.
Yeah,
is in it. So the dad of Rick Flag that we saw in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, but for the most part, we don't. I also don't know much about this group.
Yeah, that's good. They're getting some exposure, right? And 95% is amazing. It's very rare for almost anything to get 95%, or even 90s. Even
very good to get over 90s. Basically, I would say it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Choice to watch. Another trailer, Zero Day.
Oh damn!
Starring Robert De Niro.
It's a USB drive. Tell me.
Yeah. So similar. This is about cyber attacks. So like a cyber attack cause like massive chaos and casualties.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro is playing kind of the former president who's kind of leading a search for the cyber attack terrorists. Angela Bassett is the current president in this film.
Yeah.
So pretty exciting, like seeing. Kind of interesting because we've talked about like the cyber security, and this new movie gonna be about being like consequences of cyber attacks.
Nice to see this guy in more movies.
Robert De Niro always.
Or this one right here. The Breaking Bad guy.
Oh.
Yeah. It's nice to see like familiar faces. Robert De Niro, obviously nice to see him again. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see him in too many movies lately, or since Breaking Bad.
Yeah, this is gonna be on Netflix on February 20th.
Nice.
This could be very interesting or very boring, right?
Yes.
Most of these computer attacks could be either side, but with Robert De Niro in it, I think it might be pretty good because he wouldn't just sign on for any movie as well. It's like what's that movie? Edward Snowden? That was a pretty cool one, even though a similar idea. I wonder how it would compare to that one too. Have you guys seen that one?
No.
Oh, it's kind of old now. It's a very interesting, I would say very interesting movie. If you're into like you do good or do bad, knowing what you know kind of thing.
No, I think these are movies that you just gotta be more mindful about when you watch it. You're paying more attention on the dialogue.
Yeah.
And not just the action that's happening.
Yeah.
And dialogue is more important, and you gotta be able to get into the mindset and be ready to pay attention to those.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah!
And of course, a very fun one, Happy Gilmore 2. After how many years? 29 years. We're getting Happy Gilmore 2.
This is. Do you guys remember much about the first one?
Oh yeah, I remember it.
Fergus?
I don't. I'll say something a little controversial here. I'm not a big fan of Adam Sandler. Sadly.
He's more of a relaxed movie watching experience. It's not like a serious anything, like, or except for Uncut Gems, I would say. Uncut Gems. Have you seen Uncut Gems, Fergus?
No.
Oh, yeah. You should.
I've seen a couple of his movies. It's just like I'm not big on.
That one's way more serious. It's like get your heart going. It's like, have you seen it, right, Brian?
No, not Uncut Diamonds.
Uncut Gems. Yeah. You should. It's like the opposite
of what he usually does.
Yeah, it's like he's all serious. He's all it's like adrenaline kind of movie. These are the rest of his movies is much more relaxed. I think that's why he's so popular, right? Like you don't have to be serious about movies. You can just watch it just for the enjoyment of it. Which is what movies should be, but a lot of movies are it's complex. It's an art form, right? This is cool. Happy Gilmore 2. Who's going back into golfing, it looks like.
Yes. This is also set featured with Netflix early next year. We don't have a release date yet though.
Yeah, we don't have to wait too long, which is good. So this is gonna be a very fun movie. Have you guys seen Murder Mystery or any of the Murder Mystery movies from him?
No.
I've seen the second one.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's okay. I don't know. I just as I said, like I'm not a big fan of Adam Sandler, and it's just
no, it's not for everyone, obviously. Yeah. But not every movie is for everyone again as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This is something exciting, especially when it's on Netflix and stuff like that. It's easily accessible.
And for films, not a lot actually films coming out this week. Kind of the most, kind of only this one for the most part. 2073. So this is a very interesting future dystopian world. 2073. By who is known by Amy. Basically, this movie is kind of like a warning of a dystopian future that we could be getting into. How drones and police like kind of were straying away from democracy, more of a totalitarian rule. So I would say this was pretty interesting seeing the trailer. It's very just more visionary kind of prediction of the future if we don't do anything to change about that.
Yeah. Why 2073? Is there something they're expecting?
I think it's just like 30 years in the future, like not even 30, 50 years in the future.
From when they started writing the movie or something like that?
Probably about there, yeah, I'm guessing. But like about 53 is just however many years in the future.
Interesting.
Yeah, like in the trailer they show even like modern thing. We see leaders, like the leaders in the modern world, when they do flashback to the current time, and then in fast forward, it's the world is in chaos. Yeah.
Coming soon. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming out this week. And then another one that's coming out, it's actually out today. Squid Game Season 2. Yep.
Oh shit! Netflix server's gonna be
very bogged down. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the sequel of the hit show, Squid Games.
Wait, is it gonna be the whole thing, or is it gonna be parts or weekly? Do you know?
There are 7 episodes out.
Total?
What is? Is it total? Let's see.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole thing. I didn't see anything that said that it's separated.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is the whole thing is out 7 episodes, and this should be the final installment. No season 3.
Okay. Are you guys gonna watch it yet, or wait, or how are you guys feeling?
Yeah, definitely I'm gonna watch it.
Oh my god!
I have to watch the first one to watch this.
I'm surprised you haven't seen it,
You haven't
right?
watched it?
I haven't watched it at all.
Oh man, Ryan's not much of a movie or TV series watcher in this case. Okay, well let's see. Up to the missus, but this is definitely gonna be a watch. I don't know about today though, because the servers are gonna be hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
Especially knowing how big it was the first time. But average 74 and 88 is not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Oh, this is their final season?
Yes, and then lastly, Cobra Kai. So it's already mid season 6. The final has been split into 3 parts.
Thank
So
God
this
I have
final
not
part-
seen it yet. Thank
So this
God.
final part, this final part is gonna come out on February 13th, and this should be the final season.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is spoilers right here. Oh my God, there's the spoiler. Have you guys haven't seen it, right? I don't think you guys.
No,
Okay.
we did not watch it. But Cobra Kai, with Cobra Kai ending, but then it's not the end of this this universe, this series, because we know, like, of course, Cobra Kai is being merged with Karate Kid and Karate Kid Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we may still see the characters returning and seeing more to the story after Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it ended already. Okay, so this is just part 3. So Cobra Kai lives, the Karate Kid lives on. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, I really hope this guy Johnny Lawrence actually
makes a cameo.
Yeah, in the movie. He's so funny. Oh my God. I mean, you guys. No, I won't say. But he has some of the funniest lines I've ever heard him ever. It's like, did he really? No, he's not a. Oh my God, he bought a computer. I'll just say it like that. He bought a computer. And he said, I think he said something like, "This is wireless, but it won't turn on," or something. So I think he went to the store and he tried to return it. And he's like, "This is wireless. Why do I forgot exactly what it was. But it was a computer joke. It was hilarious. This guy's funny. This is a good story.
Okay.
Good story movie or show.
Talking about Squid Games earlier, there's a Squid Game Unleashed on mobile. And while you're binge watching it, there's also rewards you could get for the game.
Huh.
So the first reward is free, but after you watch each episodes of the game of the series,
Yeah.
you get a reward. So if you go down to the bottom, it shows you what rewards you get. So the first reward is free. Second one, after you watch episode 1, you get 20 wall tokens. So if you have been playing the game on your phone, you could get rewards while watching the episodes.
But you have to link it to the Netflix account, I assume, right?
Actually, no. It says
How would it know you watched it then?
Netflix is ready to game. Hold on, I read it.
Unless this is a Netflix game.
Yeah, it is a Netflix. Right? This streamer has made this game free for even non-Netflix subscribers.
Okay. So I guess this has to be linked to your account if you want to have these rewards then. Even though you can play it for free, but these rewards are
Yes.
Netflix
yes,
subscribers only technically. Okay.
Yes.
Are you guys gonna play the game or try out? Oh, Brian, I guess you have to watch the.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try it, Fergus, or have any of you guys tried any of the Netflix games?
No, I'm not really interested
Yeah.
in trying it, but it's interesting because I'm like, pretty cool. Like, Netflix is really pushing towards the video game section.
Yeah. Very. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that one. I assume a lot of people do play, or else they wouldn't be making more, right?
Yeah.
Especially when I guess it's free, technically. Not. Kids will just click on it and just play instead of watch a movie.
So that's pretty cool. If you're playing the game, you can get rewards too. So this was kind of interesting. Study finds video games improve mental well-being. And so they did a study out in Japan where they gave out, and this was randomly, they gave out randomly Nintendo Switches and PS5s to an age group of 10 to 69.
69?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, that's a huge range.
Yes.
Okay.
And they analyzed 97,602 surveys, and they found out that women and adolescents had improved mental health and during that time.
Okay.
And they also debunked that playing aggressive games, like violent games, does not coincide with aggression.
Okay, that's good news, because the media would say the opposite. Yes.
So they discredit those claims and find no definitive connection between them.
Yeah, that's the thing too. With studies like this, they can only say it for Japan population.
All right.
Because they cannot generalize outside of Japan as well, because people are going to poke holes everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else is?
So that was a pretty interesting, especially during the time of COVID-19 when they did this study.
Yeah.
Where people were stuck at home.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was pretty cool to learn about this research and study.
Yeah, I think video games probably did save a lot of people during COVID, especially since you're locked in at home. You can't do.
Go
ahead.
Well, I'm also glad they debunked the violent games heightens aggressive aggression.
Yeah, because I don't know where that, or maybe they're just generalizing in the past.
Yeah. Or with all the stuff that's going on.
Yeah, that's been going on since what, Mortal Kombat days, right? That's long time ago. Now, obviously you can't do those fatalities in real life, but come on. There's no way anyone can do that. Yeah, cool study. Good.
So the Prime Video secret level, right? There was a game there was an episode called New World Aeternum.
Mm-hmm.
So now it was free during the time of this posting for PS5 and Xbox that you could play.
Do you have to watch the episode, or is it just free now?
No, it's just free now.
Oh, nice.
So if you did watch the episode and you wanted to play the game, well, there's a chance where you could do it for free.
Okay. Prime is doing some stuff with games now too, huh?
Yeah.
Or I guess they've been. I just never. Did you guys ever play games on Prime?
No.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
How do you like the experience?
It was fine. Yeah, I was playing first-person games, so it was perfectly fine.
Okay. Because they have some collabs, but they stopped it recently. Oh, they also on Twitch too. I guess no one really remembers it too much, but yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. So free games monthly. I think they've been giving out games monthly. I just haven't had a chance to look at them.
So PlayStation adds over 300 hours worth of free games to play over Christmas.
This is kind of perfect, actually. Like free? Oh, because
PS Plus Extra and Premium. Plus there was a sale as well.
Forspoken?
Yeah. But there's on the bottom it shows you the games that are free and the hours it would take
to beat.
Yeah, or go up. You scroll past it. Up more. There, right there.
Oh, Forspoken. 58 hours. I guess to get the platinum. I guess.
Yeah.
14 to 50. Oh my god, that's a lot of difference. That's a huge difference.
That is a huge difference.
No, you go down 2 more. That's an even bigger difference.
WRC generation, yes. Oh shit! Jurassic World. Oh my god.
Well, Jurassic World is just set up the game it is. Jurassic World is not so linear. It's a park building. It's a building game. It's a park building game.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you're building your park as you go.
Sly Cooper, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Sly Cooper 2 and 3.
Sonic Frontiers. That's not that bad. Jack and Dexter. Ooh. Okay. Star Wars: A Tale from the 3 to 6. Oh, that's very short.
Yeah.
So old like PS2 games, $8 is not bad. It's not bad for an old game though.
No, it's not.
I think these are probably selling much more if you get the physical.
Yeah. You can either spend 137 hours or 383 hours, depending on your game style, play style.
Yeah, I don't think many people are gonna get the platinum trophies for a lot of games.
Yeah.
Do you guys don't actually try, right?
No. And then some acquisition news. DoubleU Games, which is a casino type games. They've acquired Paxie Games. And while I was reading this, Paxie Games had like a fashion makeover type of game. Which has the Merge 2 puzzle for their game. So yeah, it was pretty interesting how they're gonna combine together. But the interesting part was right here. DoubleU Games will acquire 60% stake at 27, and then the remaining 40% will be acquired over 3 years, depending on how I guess the financial targets are met.
Yeah, or the game releases are met or whatever.
Yeah,
that's a pretty common term for acquisition. Lower risk for them ultimately, the buyer.
Yeah, that means DoubleU Games are trying to expand more from just, I guess, their casino type games. They want to expand more through their titles. Same with Paxie Games too, because
I guess that makes sense, right? Because I'm making a lot of money from these casino stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, and they just need to expand so they make more money elsewhere too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So this is GameHub's top 10 best games of 2024, but I picked 5 of them because we've never seen them. So this is Conscript, which is kind of a mixture of like Resident Evil or they base their game off of Resident Evil and Silent Hill. It's an inspiration where you are in World War I era, and you're searching through a maze and stuff, looking for your lost brother.
Okay, so instead of your wife, it's your brother this time.
Yeah.
Instead of a mansion, you're in A lot of different areas, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, World War One era.
Yeah. Okay.
So this was one of GameHub's top 10 games for 2024.
What? There's a crosshair? That looks like a crosshair,
Yeah.
or like a focus thing. Looks
So
fun.
this one looked interesting. Another one, the next one is Harold Halibut. So you're this person, and in a spaceship, because Earth has been destroyed, and you're trying to find another place to live. But this guy, Harold here, is living a very mundane life. He has no excitement, no nothing. He feels bored. But every mission that he gets, it's a new challenge and raises his the thrill of the game.
The art style is nice.
Yes.
Is that claymation? Is it? Is that the right term?
Claymation.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
But they had to do this part by part, huh?
Yeah.
Unless it's a cool animation style. This looks very nice. Would you guys play this?
It looks interesting and nice, but I wouldn't play it. I think there's one I would play though when we get to it. But this one, no.
What do you think, Fergus?
I might give it a try at some point.
Yeah, this one's maybe down the line, or with someone who wants to play with you,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Because this one, even though it's probably not a multiplayer, I think it's better to play with like someone watching you, or with a family thing. The art style is very nice though.
Yes.
The blur, yeah, blurriness in the back is pretty cool. Like the focus of it.
Yeah. So this was Harold Halibut, one of GameHub's. This one, Neva, is something I would play. So you are this person named Alba and her pet wolf Neva, and it's a sky-scoring platformer puzzle game with some combat, and I just like it because of the artwork.
Oh,
This artwork really captured my eye when I watched this, so I would definitely want to play this.
big ass wolf.
Yeah.
This is not the game. This is not a gameplay, right? This is more
This is a trailer.
cinematic thing, right?
Yeah.
Did they show the gameplay?
Here, I don't think so.
Huh. So she's supposed to save the wolves, or the wolves supposed to? What is this? It's not a wolf, right? It's more wolf plant hybrid.
Yeah.
Because the bird, when the bird died, it became a flower.
So what they said is Neva, I think the little guy right there,
Yeah.
that's her pet wolf.
Yeah.
So they're calling it a wolf. So you have to defeat the black bombs that's killing everything. So you know that black stuff that came out?
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to defeat.
Okay. But no gameplay footage, huh?
There is. Well, I just picked the reveal trailer.
Oh, okay. How does that look? Does it look kind of cool?
Let me grab it for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This actually looks very nice.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, I would not have known to jump that. I would have probably fell down.
The art, everything. This world looks very.
I like it.
Fantasy.
Yeah, I like it for the artwork.
I mean, the story is probably very nice too, but this looks very.
Holy.
It's a platformer slash.
Action platformer.
Yeah. This art is very nice.
Yes. So this is a game I would probably play or want to play.
Some of this is like you would print this out and put it on your wall,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rare to have art like that. The last time I felt like that was the Spider-Man movie. Whatever, what was that Spider-Man movie? Miles Morales one? No.
Across the Spider-Verse movie.
Yeah, the Upside Down City. Oh my god, that was so nice.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So this is after the Raiders of the Lost Ark. This story takes place.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's very interesting. I saw the comparison of the intro scene.
Yeah.
The Raiders of the Lost Ark intro scene. Like it's very, very like it was identical. Like this scene.
Yeah.
The whole sequence was like identical.
This is the game I want to play next once it comes out for PlayStation. And it was really nice that they are releasing it for PlayStation 2.
So this was I guess just a quick backstory. You're Indiana Jones and you're trying to get back an artifact that was stolen from you.
Yeah, you finally get to be Indiana Jones in some ways.
And you can finally crack a whip.
Hopefully. They say this game you have a gun, but you technically shouldn't be using it too much because it's too loud. And people will come and try to get you.
That is understandable.
Are you guys going to try this game too, or am I the only one?
I'll probably try it.
This game?
I'll probably try it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's supposed to come out for PlayStation in the springtime.
Okay, so I have time.
Yeah, there's a lot of time. Unfortunately, too.
And lastly, the Plucky Squire. So you are Josh, the person in the book, and you are in a, of course, living in a book, and you're in a constant loop. But then there's this person, a villainous humgrump, that's trying to defeat you as much as he can. And the only way he finds out that the best way to defeat you is to, push you out of the book.
What? This is cool.
So,
2D, 3D, huh?
Yep. So you have to make your way and try to defeat the humgrump, the villainous humgrump.
Cool name too. This is very much a game I would play with my kid. It looks so cool. The 2D and 3D aspects of it.
Yes. It's it has a nice animation and graphics.
What the heck? What's up with games and good graphics nowadays, right? Or maybe I just haven't seen it lately. This is very nice art.
It is.
And then
I like it.
The surprising 2D to 3D.
Yeah, I like that. I like that part. How they put the 2D, and then once he got pushed out, the 3D part. That was pretty cool.
This is cool. What do you guys think?
It's like very interestingly because it looks like there's a bunch of like different mini games too. Like there's a lot of different type of mini games that you play.
Yeah. Little puzzles here and there.
And you get to go in between worlds too.
Yeah.
Or in between the book and the real world.
This is very nice. Yeah, especially when you start to have to read books to your kid. Oh my god, this is cool. No, no, this is nice. This is very nice. A couple of good games that I would not have known about.
So yeah, these are Game Hub's top or part of the top 10 list of 2024.
Very nice list. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. I hope you guys have a great Christmas, Happy New Year, and look forward to seeing everyone after New Year's.
Yeah, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's, everyone.